Well, this is Sven and Charlotte.
Back here, this is what we're doing. All right, great. So I got your stupid item. I'll go ahead and throw it. Don't do that now. All right, you guys are reading here. Earthquake, Joker, Surf, Joker.
I don't know, but the frailty of the weight. I'm intrigued.
Make sure you're subscribed so you'll get that recommendation for our series finale. It'll be the next video. And the thing that's a while to get out because of that.
I feel like it's bitter over the outfit for the guy. I still have to go to situations that the 2 times take it and a secret date. You know that, right?
Nothing else, you guys. Nothing to do with video. I'm still waiting for the one phone to get this done.
All right, I'm getting a bit tired of scripted messages. You guys have been fucking the past. Oh, fuck. There it is. Up on the way. You said it's not a big deal. Surely something else in our team can learn it, right?
Yeah, no, we've established this before. No one besides Pringles can learn it.
Guys, what the hell was it? You accept the fact that the secret base was a dumb idea, and let Obama finish the island. Fuck that. I'm making a new one at the bush. I just saw it here.
Did someone ask
Yeah,
me?
we fucking.
George, you bitch, I told you to stop using that profile.
Ask me about Carol Song.
Yo, we gotta start making a new base. We're ending the video now. But I can't get to the current base.
There's that same house. If you guys first time out.
Oh my God, please hold up. Someone's talking about
Oh, my heavenly Father, this bit is giving me a headache. Not someone to bring on headache. Goodbye. Mama, do the goddamn system now.
all right, well. Yeah, make sure you're subscribed if you aren't yet. Make sure to join the video for content.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. That was a pretty good Vancouver North scene. Vancouver
The dogs.
on the second half of a back-to-back. We already spoke yesterday about how the Canadiens absolutely stomped Vancouver's teeth in 6-3. But on the second half of a back-to-back, with Kevin Lankin in net, the Canucks were facing a Sens team that has been through the ringer the past few games. In terms of their all-ice play, they've been losing a ton. And in terms of the team morale, it hasn't been worse. The Sens haven't played since Saturday, so they weren't well rested. And it definitely showed off in the overall numbers. Ottawa outshot Vancouver 40-20. So I guess with that ratio, the score of 2-1 is justified. But ultimately, Vancouver lost this game due to 1 25-second span in the first period, where in Bartins, they win the draw and send it to the right side D, who comes and shoots and scores. Copy and paste moment for Marcus to an expense as the Sens get a 2-0 lead. It stays 2-0 until Elias Pettersson gets a goal 1 minute 17 seconds into the third, assisted by Linus Carlson. He moves the puck up free in the corner and throws it over to Petey, who is by himself at the slot. He buries it. No mistake. Now, here's the thing about that. Kevin Lankin, for what it's worth, he played pretty well. He made a beautiful save right up the goal line in the second period. What a crazy moment that was. But They were able to survive most of the game. They had things close to the barriers. I'm going to win after the drugs. And Vancouver announcements lost of likely to see the way you can't actually say, yeah, that was a meaningful result for this team. Regulation loss, another 2 points in the drain, and now the Vancouver Canucks have lost a total of 8 games straight, with 5 of them regulation. That's what I also want to talk about in this video. Yeah, we can talk about the about the set games. But I want to focus on Vancouver's only goal of the night. Elias Pettersson, assisted by Linus Karlsson. There was a really interesting post made on Twitter by Sam that I want to highlight here in this commentary that goes over just what exactly Linus Karlsson means to this Vancouver Canucks team at this moment in time. We already made a video earlier in the month talking about Karlsson's contract extension, and while it's true that I will probably still argue that Linus Karlsson is one of the small value as a trade piece rather than a longer-term fit, this is talked about by Sam that I think deserves repeating. First, it's a post by Jack on Hockey on Twitter. This is Elias Pettersson looks so much more impressive than a communication about a look with that. She's instead of bullets, not to mention 3. Senator McCormick is saying that that player needs to be longer expensive, as much as people hate to say it. Now, unfathomably, it's Linus Karlsson. And this is an idea that I think a lot of Canucks fans have started to subtly see over the past few weeks here, how Linus Karlsson, well, he is a giant. He was a guy that took so long to make it to the National Hockey League. He was traded, he was an AHL a bunch, he had a path to get here. Despite the fact that he is already in the second half of his 20s, he is a player who, with the skills that he has, skills, Daniels, positional ability, and finishing and tight skills, this is a guy who honestly focused the right way for an Elias Pettersson type player. Instead of the street and Monica says, like Duncan Chase, whatever. That's the reply I gave them. Would he for sure lose so much to compete for Pettersson, but no. Jack Hahn says the cardio marchants and Duncan Chase guys are not a great match for PG. This is exactly what we have seen throughout the course of the past few years. He for sure would doesn't really play the best with these with Elias Pettersson. He's more so a fit on a checking, grinding, effort-based line. We saw the A's McKinnon and Sam Lafferty play with Elias Pettersson in the 23-24 season. But 5-5 without getting really everything Lafferty to the production that we want to see out of those guys. Then when the 649 line was going on, Brock Besser was never known for his foot speed, but Elias Pettersson was the main play-driving center on that line, and Besser would finish. Miller, same thing. Now, you can also make the argument that Brock Besser has just gotten worse, and therefore it's a tougher assignment for him to get that type of a role nowadays. But Linus Karlsson was a player who's ready to fact and respond where that player profile is more valuable than this. Here's Linus Karlsson, the kind of salute that the Elias Pettersson does. But it could be that business enough. But if that's not the case, and Elias Pettersson ends up getting traded, in fact, this was talked about by Derek Dreger earlier this morning on Insider Trading. The Vancouver Canucks are listening, and they can listen to interest on Elias Pettersson, despite believing that if he gets some chance and never going to start somewhere else, he's going to thrive in a new environment. Now, this Dreger is very interesting. The idea is that Vancouver believes in their heart of hearts that people are going to be better. That Elias Pettersson is one of these guys that just needs that change of scenery to reset everything. Pierre Dubois, or Pedro Kitrin, or really just anybody on Washington. Or, there's a lot to like on Pedersen's strategy. It's just the pressure, the contract, all these things going on in Vancouver, it hasn't really helped him out on or off the ice for that matter. So if Vancouver thinks that he can still be better than he has shown, and they also do find value in having conversations about trading him away, and he's going to remember what the future holds for this player in Vancouver's long-term decision making. I guess this is the conversation because if Brett screws up good and ends up becoming a new on-the-field as the player to Lewis Pedersen's career, then maybe there isn't a need to trade this guy. Who knows? I mean, we're talking about it after one game where he scored one goal, Linus Karlsson assist. I see a little bit better on Twitter, so I think this is a good time to bring this up. But still, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Personally, what did you think of Vancouver Ottawa today? And also, what is your response to the Linus Karlsson, Elias Pettersson conversation there? Do you think Linus Karlsson really is that important? Do you think it's when it comes to bringing Pettersson back to whatever it is he could do if he's at his best? But let me for sure make our calls. And send fans as well if you want to have your fun in the comments.
Oh my god, this is the Wakanda one.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have no idea.
Opinion Baku of Wakanda. Then, Jesus speaking to the book of Genesis. Hi everyone, welcome back to Pokemon Airport Playthrough. Let's get it. Last time Donald had his active playback against Johnson, and let's get get that right. This episode, I'm going to be the story of the disgusting idea of carrying comes like a blast, and I'm going to skip that. Still feel it from. But why would you do that? Or does it even tell him? Still, what the hell is this reading on thousands of people that watch this thing like you can choose to ask us before letting someone else join in. What's the list of them? I just want to know. We got smoke. What's the sound now? Okay, first of all, let me just find places. You know, the fucking smoke. The man has no one we're even playing, he will be a liability. One down, he's our friend, it's 100 tips, 11 times. Besides, this is the part of it. Joe literally one person wanted Bush to be a part of this back in the street over Bush and Joe. And he didn't have the presentation back, but fine, whatever, guys. Whatever happened to him, having the right to play with us is easy. That was the only accepted by I wanted to get good. Now it's just physically putting the arm to we often talk about how we're going to help you learn the business from this. But on a normal picture, so basically, a Pokemon is a creature that can like just sprays out of that, or some of the trees that punch real hard and bends something like that. So it has to be big time. But whatever. I mean, looks at that, you're posting these on YouTube. Well, he's not wrong. That was the dumbest explanation of a Pokemon game I've ever heard. George, we cast and train a team of Pokemon so that we can progress the story and defeat a variety of trainers and evil villains who are trying to do their intentions of taking over the world. That being said, Joe is right in that we beat the game by defeating the Joe champion of the region and claiming that power. That's what it is. Yeah, anyway, what it really is a basic storyline, but that's just because boy, if he wants to go make a treehouse with him, why do you guys enjoy this? Yeah, the secret base thing was honestly a pretty cool idea to me when this game first came out, especially because there's like 100 different possible locations for them in the game, but once you get in there, it's kind of underwater. Don't say that. We can decorate it. The game, there's 2 market classes. There's around 215. Secret power that someone to go back in. Secret power is probably a good one. I think that would technically be a part of the that's it. Stop talking about it. Go let that bird make a treehouse for us, Brock. It's okay, fine, guys. Hell yeah, Jeremy. You have the right to bring your list. Okay, honestly, I'd be lying if I said I never got invested. It's a whole secret-based thing. I pretty much always made mine down to that water underneath the bike path. Where it says Team Aqua, made it a secret base. I just like the idea of taking over there and making it my own. That's a pretty good one. Personally, I like the ones tucked away in that fetus roof because you need like certain cut in the actual bite just to get over it. It made it really feel tucked away and secluded and the secret base. What up, you Joe? Oh, I could never remember where I suspect the one I did shopping. It's easy to remember where to get the secret power to. So I would make it really that. That's understandable, Bill. Viewers let us know in the comments where the usual secret bases things. They don't make me feel that spot. Anyway, if Donald's going to do on something, well, Donald, you really think to make a fun stuff here and stuff. These guys like it. What you're going to do is I manage the meeting and you check those spots on. Donald, I asked you to back and he just laughed like this as you do them. How is that even an adequate replay? Don't pretend like you don't know what you're talking about.
With that in mind, I definitely don't consider if you did that as part of it. Specifically, I would like it when we got to level 26, because that is when we evolved into the Nexus, but the Nexus was hard. It was incredibly hard. It's now yet one I was up to do the all the Nexus. What about Titans of the unfortunately, coaching up Titans double balls until level 32, and then again, then 42. So that is stipulated. You have to be stuck as a parent for longer than it's supposed to.
Oh, hell yeah. Bring this out, sir. Keep that on for now, Mama. We can finally see the power of judgment. Probably but besides that, yeah, I agree. It's about Titan won't involve in something more episode. But honestly, his role is a consistent tank and he feels well, just as he is.
So good as the drive film too. I think that it's like a marathon of total contact. Where do you think you'll be able to go in terms of overall story together? Well, let's just say, practically the volcanic asteroid, that's the valuable now. You don't understand it being up to do yourself. This is being talked about on the mountain sector. And you have to keep some fingers on the other side of the mountain. By that point, we can take it. Next episode, one of the analysis of the balance between the two values. The whole bunch of stuff, I get into a few balances. I don't have to talk about that, so you don't have to kind of step to the Pokemon. So, don't go on this because it's not the Pokemon after the game. Yeah, it's the Pokemon going to do this. That being said, guys, what if we let those kind of financial cash flow system? After all, we could do anything about our defender water type to another cover up because what if we let George decide on
Okay, that's honestly cool. If you could shoot a George, how about you Google the Emerald Pokedex real quick? How much you think we could do?
oh, yeah, this is exciting as well.
Okay, well, in the meantime, can someone tell me what the hell is going on? Like a slow stuff. Yeah, this is pretty good. Get that there. Get it there. Put it up against start to do like I'm kidding. Yeah, drop the bad food. Do it. Go out there in the floor of the street. To the front of the street, I will be strong. And here we are, so I'm going to see the things that are going to my business. They're going to make sure a service in a situation.
My parents, something happened, but I don't want to waste 20 minutes getting the deal with the cinema for like sales at the doors and food. Thank you. I'm sure we can do this. Look at our number one thing. See that? I think it's the going to
It's okay. It wasn't your fault. Actually, it wasn't entirely your
Sure,
fault.
Don, I'm really good. Any progress on who you want us to use?
Yeah, actually, Obama, perfect time. How about you use this guy, Reggie Asa?
I'm talking about George.
Oh, guys, if you're not using the goddamn box legendary on our team. Besides, that's way too late for the game to my liking. I want something that can be on the team for a while.
The Rock, I'm pretty sure we can get rid of Quasar before we even have to beat all the kids of this game. No way that's so broken. Are you serious?
Yeah, no, you can take a level 70 with Plaza to the 8th gym leader in the Elite Four. It's pretty damn stupid. And we definitely are not doing it. If you want to go out and catch the legendary and the side quest, that's one thing. But definitely not as part of the team. Pick someone else.
Yeah, and actually, George, send it in the Discord general channel without saying his name. I think we should still be able to keep it discreet from the viewers as a surprise fact. Oh, good catch, George. Yeah, we should still let them ponder over it, even if we all know who it's going to be. Viewers, you still get to do that whole race of the Pokemon if you're right about it, Dave. So drop a nickname who you think it will be in the comments. If you're right, we will put all the nicknames on the wheel and spinning to get the nickname. To the water, so you can get to it.
Alright, I got the picture of the Pokemon I want you guys to use. So check it out.
Oh, my God, we're looking for your Pokemon.
Yeah, hold on, now. Look at that. It's the trail here. It's constantly Pokemon. And George is kind of
You know, bastards. You've just... Why have I tried calling business? I joined forces to the first, I decided to come back. You be careful. Where's this right? You've seen the toast I'm sure business. He's a system.
Okay, Obama, I had something I wanted to talk about. I know we still have a long way to go, but you guys have an idea of what game we can play after we finish everything here? Not having a ton of fun with this, and I feel like there's a lot to give to some other games we can play.
These guys that stick to Pokemon and think that you want to branch out into the I will destroy the entire Tricera there and stand. Thank you.
Okay, so be careful. You know, you play games for the last game of the draft. Actually, one thing for you. Because he was drafted to stick it up to Pokemon. At some point, you're going to have to spend a lot of money on getting order for you. That being said, you can use the ending point after reading the one. And there are a lot of creators that use up a bunch of money. And considering you never really need that much money to focus on games after a certain point, I think it will be fun.
Hey, Joe, wasn't there something down on this route that he was supposed to remember? Yeah. Hey, Joe, what's the biggest idea of our next play?
Keep the game fun and exciting. That being said, I do have a few concerns with it.
Is that a shot? Here, to see this, however.
Well, I guess the prerogative.
Thank you, Steve. Oh, I still have her. So, I was attacked. I owe you all. But do you have... I'll take anything. Just...
Yeah, that is something that they see even better. Not only did they get a boost in strength, but they are in the team. They are incredibly difficult to find.
Thank you. After I... Papa.
I think that's partly because a lot of it's didn't want to create different but then
Fuck you, Barry.
It's
basically, no government. This is a speaking about an intelligence-infused blood beings form, or an arcane-infused playlist object. But there's other things that are going to come up into the chat, on the chat, which having a decent amount of hope, also, where the world is on it, and the most important that there's no one, I was not there, I don't get to stuff. That's the body of health method, but it's not good for the sort of time to protect the self, you spell, the emotional method, the consider high value of life, and the terrible, the soul of the system, it's good. That's not a difficult power, this way, like a just a good one, so, from the field of power, I love these things for the times, but one thing to have some simple spells, all my sort of friends I did, and I started out with a child of the so I feel pretty good to have dedicated staff that actually just displays for ancient elder trade skills. They come kind of full on so that you have fully software influence. And I think that's what makes this build like the most disappointing actually. And I love the sound pieces so we can build like older with just actually fucked up and once you get a decent strength and intelligence-based scaling. But those aren't pretty hard to do. And do you want to go with those type of weapons? Going into a magic build, maybe using some cross-based sorcerers and probably stuff to be better anyway. There's the ultimate speaker as well that does what I see great defense, but it's either do this directly on one for the shots and friends. But please gravity catch up instead of intelligence. It's the one that's quick for the intelligence-based stuff. That's why you think there's a lot of higher ones. The third quality with higher strength and dexterity types of builds that are ongoing to grab the up and then the top. The type of help strength, the force, pressure, dragon. Only on the top, they can do it. Not even as a stone with the punch. That's not the punch. There's a difference. I knew you. And this almost completed. It's not going to be good one record. Also, it is full of people. I love it. I don't see the I don't care about it when the power is much better because the power is not that it cuts so much and the scale is very important. Especially the space bracket with the first so the production so hot so how to be better on this. And maybe benefits of so many actually gives as low levels including the gravity experiment around even different methods right now things going to be so the whole thing is going to be this might be all these strong factors going to be but they're very many of make a better so that's why this medicine only just makes it but if I'm saying doing something, I'm just going to get the paper that's all to them. Don't think very deep. They're trying to build on the wood. Then I like us to rather than to the dexterity check, and always give it that one to see. But you have to do the dexterity of trade, but that's right there is under the option. But then I do that for the checker down the can, but it's still done. Basically, any single kind of things very good, like it's a really good this one and I still didn't get there as well. Now, for the most part, the beef would have to build and one would have to pure on build with a weapon that already gets a passive lead, especially at those high levels. This is kind of for a lot of people, there's the pocket weapon, and you have better dexterity skills. I feel I would recommend you
I'm here. You even need to get out to the
I would go some of the best emotions are good, especially with arts and the bubbles, but I'm going to them. I'm trying to have the options. You have to extra very confident at all. The solo class judge with the average country is not really good that you have. It's like a lot of the points for the scope of the power. It's all the communication, all these things, for age like the most of the don't like the self the first the person knows what they want. The most of the class. Also, you want to spend time to do that and talk about it. The fact that you have it in house, it makes sense. The most of the person to probably hold it zero and act about how you can experience it. If you must make take the you're going to get like that, but if you have to go with it, do a fake deal, but how do you downside? One, if you don't speak, you have to put your debate for a time for their life to be expensive to them. Don't take your head off them, and if you come to benefit of those, the skill will help your create and create skill. Because the opportunity to make a difference in the base the source of the problem has to always solve it can only solve it and get them what they want, but it's still not going to be the source of that. If you start from the breaks beyond, is actually going to be very decent at these medium levels, but you do get it into the real system. But after that, the cost of the source of the solve the things that the code is noticing, it's not going to be the most optimal option. You can start from top expectations, but it's very decent. If you are very high level, like 60% of those based on intelligence, then it affects the best operations on high damage. And some people call that the third or fourth time. So we can access the third zone, which means you have to play the back play, play the different damage types, and then bring the wall and break it. That's it.
Yeah, fuck you, really?
While if the only thing is holding it back is going to be its synergy for early game and line of hunting. At the time, it's character. After those are given back, and to take one that is confident and have knows and take to them as well. And it's going to be able to want to okay, it's been really hello and talking to but still that does have to be something like honest, doors, going to that you started to go through the thoughts and then you have to at the door that is the things like surgery, I see where to do but how many if you don't get things rapid, then you just want to use what is the head of the if you don't get therapy and because they don't use it, they don't strength, so they have it if you have blood of two handed, the strength ability is going to be to hold that. If you have two handed, that's you set more of your strength, and that's going to help you out also. There has to be at the lower level, where you have to therapy at fast with scale. It's probably because of that speaking syndrome, but some people don't use strength. Only some of the best ones for gravity, but do that what I think after the it's something that's very compared to the ones that don't have like Other downside is that there's very much this but if you did want to spread out typically access to the on-cross workflow, like the best balls in our game, they actually can expect it to build around the frequent characters and as a way to add a different set. Number 8, Zero Constant. Here's playing all of these builds are like necessary because I'm trying to add them to the same of them. In fact, if I take but I suppose Zero Constant you can just get some exclusively for so I like that start with the build, I like that part of the counter build. Basically, I like build up in this consulting fusion, or if I like to manage the time of the consulting fusion, which one owns damage. You can try to build up personal time in this game, but I think the most closing part about it on the build is going to be a significant advantage. Because the advantage is still the does give you a dragon using statements. It's probably like a small time in our game too. I've always helped me to ridiculous high damage. And that aspect of the hard damage, so it's just very, when we get a lot of the different types of damage, so that that's one of them. And a bunch of different damage. Now, there are maybe a couple of downsides. One is still on the lower levels, and what you have to also the high level, so once you get to about like level 80 or so, if you can play maybe shooting like a dexterity or a strength build into an arcane build and pair them up by these like level regions, but once you get to a little bit on higher level, I think this whole build might be just outbossed by 8 arcane instead. Once you get to about 60 arcane, I recommend to stop popping the plates into 8 and getting about 25 to 30 plates. And it's going to let you have access to a lot more spells and let you just get more spell damage, but based on the fact that it's not going to be as good at lower levels, and at higher levels I think 8 arcane is better. I think they can really put it in the burn. Number 7, Talent and the Experiment. This build has just insane and it does have so many different options. The Good MSL, the Big Dog Katana, the Dex Poker, almost any single dexterity weapon with a coding use does actually make you a pretty decent dex and elder scale too. So actually kind of some of the best weapons in combat. And I think it's 8 dexterity. The dexterity side actually does boost your spell often too. So having a high amount of coding use with dexterity not only going to have you get really good spell damage, but have good boost with it. And I think that's just going to be for the higher levels, at the medium levels, because you have like 40 or 40 points. So someone is the best thing, so there's no coding with dexterity based spell. So damage to the that time. And also a lot of the best spells, a lot of the best spells just have really high requirements. So not only like high sword and lower levels, but it's not the lowest of spell damage, but you can deserve it on the next tier. Purely based on the fact that it has some kind of sort of a game. Number 6, right now it's kind of build like this point, you have to be the best constant champion. But the tier 12 and those things plus the best you have to recognize, you don't need special episodes to get up top of the start because that doesn't matter much weapon you actually do use. You can have something like a curve sword or a katana, and if you've got a two-handed and say about 40